My name is Elaine Harryman, and I am 67 years old. I live at Telecu Tierra Serrano, and I've lived here for 3 years. It's located in Rialto, California. I was homeless. I was living in transit in my car, going from my cousin's house, which is in Redlands, to my ex-husband's house, which is in Kingman, Arizona, to my son's house in Camarillo, going back and forth. It was just impossible to find low-cost housing. The ones that would even help me, they gave exorbitant amounts of rent that I couldn't afford, that were not, very affordable. One day, we went to look for an apartment, and there was a girl that she said, "You need low-cost housing," and she tried to help me several different ways. She gave me a list of places in Redlands to go to, and they were all very expensive. And we actually did go to one of them, and the lady said, "Well, what you need is Telecu." And we're like, "What?" She informed us that that was a form of low-cost housing in California. And so she gave us the address to Highlands, Telecu. It's on Highlands. And we went over there, and the manager set us down and told us exactly what it was, that it was low-cost housing for people here in California that can't afford to pay rent. She showed us how to get on the lists, because we didn't know anything about lists. We filled out, I think, five lists that we were on. I was still going from place to place to place, sleeping in my car sometimes. And it was just unbearable, and I was at my cousin's one time, and I was just thinking, when I was praying, I was, I just have to trust, that I will find something, and something will come up. And it was probably a couple months before, and I had already been looking for maybe a couple months. I probably waited only 2 months, which was incredible. I just could not believe that, there was somebody out there that could actually help. I just didn't know where they were. When I got on the list, all of them were had like a 2-year wait. So I got on as many lists as I could and just hoped and prayed that it would happen. Out of all of them, this is where I wanted to be. It's brand new and really nice. I was living with my husband in Kingman, Arizona, and we lived out in the desert in a really nice golf community. We tried to sell our home because although we didn't pay a lot for it, it was worth a whole lot at one point, and then the crash came, and then it wasn't worth anything, So I tried to start a business, and had it for 2 years, and it was a nice business, but I never actually made any money from it. We had to file for bankruptcy, and I lost my business not through the bankruptcy, but I had to let go of it because all of our money was going into that, to keep it going. Then we moved into town, and our house, we lost our house, and that was traumatic. It was. Our marriage fell apart, and so things just took a dive, So I was on my own once again, and which was scary at my age, really scary. But that's what brought me to the point that I had to look for housing. Some of my favorite things are about living here are the people. Some of my most unfavorite things are the people. You know, I can choose, yeah. I ask God for favor, and that I would, you know, that I wouldn't do things wrong, that I would do things right. You know, I've been given a chance, you know, at building something at my age, you know, to have friends and to have a nice apartment, and I want to use it wisely. So that's what I've been doing, and it seems like the girls, I'm head of the crafts department. It's not a department, it's a group, I've been told. I'm guessing. Anyway, they don't want to be there if I'm not there. It's like I'm their mama, you know, and most of them are older than me, you know, so they're gravitating toward me, and yeah, I thank God for that. That's a blessing. One word to help me describe what this place means to me. There are just too many words, really. I can't. It's knowing that I have some place to be, that I'm needed, and that I'm wanted, and that I like to be. And it's beautiful here. It's not heaven, but it's beautiful.